afternoon, good evening, good morning, and in some places in this wonderful world that we share with the rest of you, good night. This is American Biafran Veterans Network, ABVet, Weekly News, Washington, D.C. I am Chief Obidike. Here are the news. In Abuja, the Federal High Court, Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned the trial of the IPOB leader till January 18, 2022. In her ruling, Justice Nyako also ordered DSS to allow Kano to practice his faith, change his clothes, and be given the maximum possible comfort in the detention facility. She said Kano should be permitted, at his option, to mingle freely with other inmates or any other person at the detention facility. Counsel to IPOB leader Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor stated that the presiding judge and the secret police concluded that Kano's presence in court was not needed. Ejiofor submitted that no security operative was in court and around the premises. Unlike previous proceedings, he revealed that the court granted the Biafran leader the maximum possible comfort in the detention facility. In a statement on Tuesday, November 25, 2021, before the court sitting, Ejiofor said reports claiming his client will be freed was premature. According to attorney Ejiofor, he was not happy with the rumors. Since the ultimate decision belongs to the court, they cannot confidently say whether Kano will be released today. In other news, Senator Ojus Okalo has responded to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's claim that he, Ojikalo, violated the law by visiting his client, Nnamdi Kanu, while incarcerated without the presence of his attorney. Ejiofor has issued a statement claiming that the lawmaker violated a court order by visiting his client in custody from the Department of State Service, DSS, in Abuja. Ojikalo, the former governor of Abia State and the chief whip of the Senate, had visited Kano on Monday, 11/29/2021, who is currently detained in the facility of DSS. Kano said he is very disappointed with the lawyer, adding that Ejiofor was very much informed that he was scheduled to visit Kano, but claimed that Kano violated the guidelines stipulated for visiting his client. He said that the public has been misinformed about his visit to the IPOB leader in DSS custody. He describes as false news, making the rounds that he didn't follow protocol during his visit. The senator said, "I did not even take my mobile phone along and no photograph was taken." The group of photograph people are circulating was the one I took with him when he visited him at the Nigerian Correctional Facility Medial Security Custodial Center in 2016, and later his parents in 2017. Ojus Okalo said that his Twitter account has also been inactive. Biafran Nations League. Prince Mezier Richard, the leader of the Biafran Nation League, has said achieving the sovereignty of eastern and southern Nigeria is the main target, according to Richard, who calls for by some elders for a Nigerian president of Igbo extraction is on the wrong track. Biafra cannot be exchanged for Igbo presidency. This struggle is more than Igbo affair. He noted that no reasonable person will think that when you give them president, then the struggle for independence will stop. That means it is no longer a struggle for Biafra, but rather seeking favor from the federal government. He concluded that what is most important to Igbos is the sovereign nation of Biafra and the total liberation of Ndibo. In Zamfara State, police in Zamfara State have confirmed a threat by bandits sent to Christian churches in Gusau. In a letter, the bandits had threatened to attack churches if they don't shut down. The Zamfara State Police Commissioner confirmed the developments during an interactive session with newsmen in Gusau on Tuesday. The bandits had written to the Christian community in Zamfara, informing them of their intention to attack churches in the state. But the police have assured the Christian community in the state of the intention to give them adequate security, stressing that the police were yet to authenticate the author of the letter. He further explained that he had directed for adequate security personnel to be deployed to churches and mosques from next Friday to ensure the security of all in the state. In Kano State, boat blast. At least 29 people, including school children, have been confirmed dead in Tuesday boat mishap in Bagwai River, in Bagwai local government area of Kano State. The boat had about 50 passengers aboard, including Islamic school children going to an Islamic event. Speaking on the casualty figures, the police spokesperson in Kano, Abdullahi Krayawa, said that 36 passengers had been accounted for from the incident. He said 29 of them were confirmed dead by medical doctors, amongst whom were 21 females, while 8 were males, while 7 others were rescued and were receiving treatment at Bagwai Hospital. The victims rescued alive include 4 females and 3 males. The police said a rescue mission was ongoing involving local fishermen, fire service officials, and the police as of Wednesday evening. In the Southeast Governors Region, governors of the Southeast region say that the insecurity in their states have gone beyond activities linked to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The governor's position was contained in a statement issued by Dave Umahi, governor of Benue State and chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, after a virtual meeting with his colleagues on Wednesday, while warning criminals to desist from hiding under the Eastern Security Network to perpetrate attacks. The governor urged youth to be more productive. States that were aware that the insecurity and killings in Southeast have gone beyond IPOB, Eastern Security Network, as any criminal finds it easy to hide under such a name to commit crimes. Interacted their resolve to do whatever they can to protect the lives and properties of their citizens. The governors also promised to investigate the recent beheading of 2 policemen said to have taken place in the Southeast. They condemned the video clip and write-up circulating in some social and print media where 2 policemen were said to have been killed and their heads cut off by youths who styled themselves as members of IPOB-ESN. They stated that they were aware of similar videos in the past and which was subjected to forensic review were found to have happened outside of Nigeria. They assured Nigerians, especially the police community, that they will not rest until they have done justice to this matter. Recall that the federal government had accused the pro-Biafran group and the Eastern Security Network of executing 2 police operatives in Anambra and burning their bodies. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, in a statement by a spokesman, denied the allegation by the federal government that its members killed and beheaded 2 Nigerian police officers and that they are all lies. This is the weekly news coming to you from American Biafra Network, Washington, D.C. We will be right back.
Over half of the armored vehicles given the Nigeria government to fight terrorism are now in the hands of Boko Haram. President Obama and the Clintons donated millions to support the Buhari campaign in Nigeria. It is confirmed that Buhari, upon taking over office from President Jonathan, terminated Nigeria contract to fight Boko Haram. President Biden is aware that President Buhari has been dead since 2017 and buried in Saudi Arabia, and that the person wearing Buhari face mask is not Buhari. The Boko Haram terrorists and operatives are now embedded across the Nigeria armed forces. The ruling party, APC, and Boko Haram are one and the same. During the End SARS protest, the whole world watched live as the Nigerian military killed unarmed citizens. Yet, the United States report said no one was killed. It's almost obvious that the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria may be compromised. Any intelligence or weapon sold to the Nigeria presidency will be used to kill Christians and Fulanize Nigeria. Buhari was the patron of Boko Haram. The current Minister of Communication in Nigeria, Pantami, is the co-founder of Miyetti Allah, the number 2 terrorist organization in Nigeria. Please call President Biden today. Call your senator now. Stop the sales of fighter jets to Nigeria. Vote no to American booths on Nigerian ground to support Boko Haram to kill Christians. BiafraHolocaust.org. PG2 sponsored this message.
Welcome back. This is American Biafran Veterans Network, ABVet, Weekly News, Washington, D.C. I am Chief Obidike. Here are the rest of the news. A federal high court sitting in Awka, Anambra State, has ordered 50 million naira, approximately $50,000, to be paid to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The order was given against security agents who invaded his home in Anambra State. What we should be thinking about is, how can $50,000 be enough to compensate the death of 4 people in his compound, along with the burning of all the buildings that accommodates the people in that compound? It is unprecedented, it's unbelievable, but that is the way that they operate in that country. The court also awarded a sum of 2 million naira, which was $2,000, as court costs. Ejiofor, who made the revelation on social media, said that he was forced to file a fundamental human rights suit against the security operatives. The lawyer revealed that on the 2nd day of December 2019, after the funeral ceremony of his elder brother, late Reverend Chukwubankulum Louis Ejiofor, his ancestral home in Oraifite, Anambra State, was invaded by a team of security agents comprising of the Nigerian police, army, and others. Just imagine that. in your home, people invading it. According to him, 4 persons were killed in his compound, and all of the houses within his ancestral home were burnt down on that fateful day. As you said, the judgment has assuaged the pains and trauma he has been going through since then. The Department of State Service, DSS, said Nigeria's secret police spends a huge amount of money on taking Nnamdi Kanu to court. The news making the rounds said the DSS spends a minimum of 500 million naira, which is $50,000. Each day it brings the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to court. So every time that he is brought to court, $50,000. The huge amount it was gathered goes into providing logistics, including adequate security around the movement of the IPOB leader from DSS facility to the court and back to the place where he is incarcerated. Nigeria has been building huge debt, running into trillions of naira, as the government keeps borrowing funds from internally and externally to fund that project. So people are wondering why such a huge sum has been sent to bring just one man to court for trial, and how long the DSS can justify such expenses. Kanu is facing charges bordering on treasonable felony instituted against him at the Federal High Court, Abuja, by the Nigerian government in response to years of campaign for the independent Republic of Biafra through IPOB. His arrest and forceful extradition to Nigeria in June this year have been condemned by many right groups around the world. The 2 remaining staff of Zaria local government area in Kaduna State, who were kidnapped along other staff of the council, have been released. According to the report, Suleiman, Zaliani, and Nura Muhammad were released from captivity on Thursday, December 2nd, after the bandits received 3 motorcycles in exchange for their freedom. A source disclosed that the motorcycle was tagged Boko Haram and delivered to the bandits, who assured that the captives will be released on Thursday. So in order for captive people to be released, you send 3 motorcycles. 3 motorcycles. How disgraceful. Unbearable. Just totally unbearable. It will recall that 13 local government employees were also abducted by bandits on November 8 at Kidanadan Giwa local government, Kaduna State, while on their way for a condolences visit to Dagara Abdullahi, to a staff member who lost his father. A family source who craved anonymity told the newsman that 10 of the staff members were released after payment of 40 million naira ransom. The source said that the kidnappers held on to 2 of the victims, demanding delivery of 3 motorcycles. It's almost laughable. 3 motorcycles. Where's the federal government? Where's the federal government? The 2 released victims have already been reunited with their family. Hooray. The First Republic lawman and former Minister of Aviation, Chief Mbazulike Amechi, on Thursday visited the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. This was revealed by Kanunta Kanu, the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu, via his known social media pages. Amechi was accompanied by the co-chair of the Interfaith Dialogue Forum for Peace, Bishop Sunday Onwaha, and Kano's brother. The brother said the visitors had a meaningful interaction with the IPOB leader. Chief Amechi earlier led Igbo leaders to Aso Rock, where they met President Muhammadu Buhari and asked for Kano, who has been held since June, to be freed. You have to think about that. People that are going to the president asking for the relief of this young man who did nothing wrong. Buhari, in his response, has said the unconditional release of the IPOB leader, who is currently standing trial for treason, will conflict with the doctrine of separation of powers between the executive and the judiciary, but promises to consider the plea. The Abokoya Solidarity Movement of Protest. The members of Abokoya Solidarity Movement of Nigeria, representing the interests of farmers in Ibadan, Oyo State, have taken to the streets to call for the immediate release of Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyomo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. Reports said that the protesters started the protest from Mapo Hall in Ibadan, carrying placards boldly demanding the release of Igboho, whom they claim was fighting for their rights. Some of the inscriptions on the placards read, "Back to 1960 National Constitution, free, 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 Chief Sunday Adeyomo Igboho. He is not a criminal, neither is Nnamdi Kanu, but an agricultural revolution and safety for farmers now. He is an advocate for that kind of agricultural farmers." Igboho was arrested alongside his wife in Cotonou, Benin Republic, by security operatives in West African country on July 19 after fleeing Nigeria to evade arrest by Nigerian secret police, the Department of State Services had declared Igboho wanted after his operatives carried out a bloody raid on his residence in the Soka area of Ibadan, Oyo State, killing 2 people and arresting 12 aides, but Igboho escaped. However, Igboho's wife has since been released from police custody, while Igboho remains in detention in the West African country. That is the end of this news. We'll be right back.